The equation P equals 25 times the sine of 2 pi t plus 110 models the blood pressure P, where T represents time in seconds. So T represents time in seconds, and the T is right there. And then on part A it says find the blood pressure. The blood pressure is P, which is right here. So we want to find the blood pressure after 45 seconds. So P is going to equal 25 times the sine of 2 times pi times, make this as small as I can, 45, because that's T, plus 110. So I grabbed my calculator and I literally typed all of that into my calculator from left to right and made sure that my calculator was in radians because they gave you the pi, and it actually comes out to be 110, which means that all of this is literally 0. So my first answer is 110, which I'll put there. And then it says, what are the maximum and minimum blood pressure? Well, remember on the sine wave, here's the x and y axis, the sine wave starts at 0. I thought I switched that to red. Come on. Starts here, and then it goes up and it goes down, and it lands right here. And this is at 0, but when it's in the P equals A sine of, let's see, it goes bx minus c and then a plus d. A is your amplitude. Now normally the amplitude is at 1, but this amplitude is at 25. Okay, and then because you have the plus, let's see, remember the plus 110, that is your D, and the D is a vertical lift. So this point, let's see, I guess I'll go back to purple or something. How about purple? This point right here is going to go up to 110. So, let's see, that'd be 50, 75, 100. It's going to go all the way up to here. Okay, that's the 110. And your amplitude, which was at 25, now is up here, which is still going to be 25 above the 110. So your maximum blood pressure is going to be 110 plus 25, which is 135. That's what's going to go there. And then the bottommost blood pressure, which on the original, like this would be my maximum, and then my minimum would be down here. But remember, this whole thing went up by 110. So if the amplitude up here is 25 above it, then the amplitude here is 25 below it. So this would be the 110 minus 25, which would be 85, and that's what goes there. And I hope that made sense. My drawing was on top of my work, so what am I looking for? Oh yeah, this. And see, I typed in the answers and I got them all right. So maybe I need to do a better picture. How about if let's go down. Okay, that is not what I want to do. Let's see, go over here. It's not going to let me. Are you kidding me? Technology, you're killing me. Here, let me try this. Let me erase all that. Boop. And now will you let me go down? There we go. I just want a new page here. Okay, so the original sine wave of that picture had an amplitude of 25. So you're starting at 0, you go up, you go down, and you come back up again, which means down here would be negative 25. But this thing is going to go up to 110. So the original point that was here is now going to go all the way to 110. And so now the curve goes up and down and back up again. And this is our midline right here. So your highest point right here is 25 above 110, and the lowest point is 25 below 110. So that's why I took the 110 and I added 25 to get my height right here. And then I took the 110 and subtracted 25 to figure out where it was there.